I'm Zaya.
And I'm Jamila.
And this is Book Club Banter. Cheers.
Yay.
All right. So this is our second episode. Woo!
Episode 2.
Cheers to consistency.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Okay, so
how's your week?
That was really good. Sorry. We'll just cut that out. Okay. My week was great. Full of kids. Was a baby shower I went to.
Very
then
cool.
We went to a Halloween party with the kids.
Oh.
And then it was also, we went to a family member's birthday dinner. So it was pretty packed.
I will say, you had a full weekend.
Unfortunately. But fortunately, you know, how was your week?
It was good. I was hanging out with my cousin. We went hiking, like a little mini hike. And that's the only thing that I did exciting. But to fast forward it, I told my mom I wasn't going to be able to go to this family dinner thing because after that I just felt really exhausted and things like that. But after like the whole day, it was a very long day. And then I also added the information that I fell when I was on the hike.
On a mountain?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm walking down that, and as we're descending down the mountain, and I miscalculated my step, and I fell. My cousin said it was really graceful because she didn't know I fell until she saw me on the ground.
You on the ground?
Bro, sorry. I was on the floor. Like, it wasn't just like it was like I saw my foot land and it twisted to the side. And then I was like, and I hit the ground. And then my cousin, she was like kind of to the side. So she looks over. She was like, oh my God. And then this lady from behind me, because she had already walked past me, and she was like, are you okay? And I'm on the ground. On the ground. Like, emerging from the ground. And I'm like, that was crazy. Didn't know that I didn't know. Grass.
Mind you, you've done this
a million
hike.
times. I've been on this hike probably since my youth. I just happened to misstep. You know, rocks change.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassed. Okay, are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Anyways, with that being said, I texted my mom later on in the day and was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it, whatever the case may be. And then I messaged her, just adding information. I was like, hey, Mom, oh, by the way, I fell when I was coming down the mountain. She knows what mountain this is. Yeah. Oh, my God, are you okay? Right? Mm-hmm. That's it. My best friend who lives in Florida, states away, is like, immediately text me. You fell down the mountain today? Hello? I said, who told you that information? Because I literally was talking to him like hours before that, and I didn't think to mention it because it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I did fall. Right. He's like, well, I was on FaceTime with everybody at the dinner, and then she tells me that you fell down the mountain, and I told her, that's crazy. I just talked to Jamila on the phone, and she didn't say nothing about falling down no mountain. Are you okay? He calling me. The man don't ever call. He always so busy. He's a very busy man. And then he's like, I'm calling you. Are you all right? I'm like, oh my. I didn't die down the mountain.
Oh, God. Y'all just like, for a second, just visualize this girl tumbling down the mountain. That's how they
made it sound. They made it sound like I was in there. You know?
If she really thought, the way she made it sound, did she think that?
At this point, I don't know. The thing about it is, in the message, I said, Mom, I fell down the mountain today. Crazy. LOL.
Right.
But I'm okay. I said, I twisted my ankle a little bit, but I'm okay. Everything's good.
Okay. She was just spilling a little tea.
She was wanting to get a little something out.
She had to get that little, where's Jamila? Jamila's not here because she fell down the mountain.
Girl, she was tumbling. Everybody else in my family and all my family and friends know what kind of mountain this is too. So anyway, that being said, that was the highlight, honestly, of the weekend, just because my mom's out here just spreading my business around the family, making it sound like I'm out here just not making it, just dying, not making it in life.
It would be a really good excuse not to go to family dinner, though.
Yeah, but it was just like my ankle was hurting now. It was. It's good now. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's good now.
Also, we gotta update the people on big news, y'all. Give it up for my girl, your girl, Jamila, because she finished her.
Oh my God, we talked about this. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, so proud.
I did run a half marathon.
Tell the masses. It was great. It was such a great experience to see you and like, you know, you've been training for it, and to like see you like put like full effort towards something. Even sometimes you were hesitant towards it, like, why am I doing this?
I really did. There were times
Like,
where I was like, girl,
you
cut
did
the cameras.
it.
Don't need to do it no more.
Seriously.
This ain't it. You know, like people have like,
And people showed up.
no, y'all
you.
like
you have
dead
such good
ass.
friends.
Like I did not want to. After a fair second, I was just like, should I not do this anymore? Because you know, the midlife crisis when you hit a certain age in your life and people start being like married and having children, and I was like, just run a half marathon.
You know,
let me just do a little something like that. That's crazy. You don't have to do it. But honestly, like just sending out the message and then people being like, I'm show up. And then all of you guys showing up, like, no, my heart was so full because I hurt my knee during this half marathon. So I didn't get to finish like full on running it. I finished it. Of course I finished it, but
and not last, might we add.
I was not last.
You were nowhere near
even
last.
though, no, honestly, which is interesting.
Yeah, you did good.
My knee was killing me. So I did the first great 7 miles. So chef's kiss.
Yes, I was there early.
5 miles. I think you were at mile 4.5 or 5.
Woo! My little
cheering
sides
from the
with my
side. With your man.
Yes.
Then my mom was at the end because she got lost and confused. Cookie, one of my besties.
Yeah.
She was there crack of dawn. It was still dark outside. I had to find her.
Love that.
Like the support system I have, I am like, it's heart
You've
so
been
full.
working on community and really building it.
I'm so proud.
You've been.
That's true.
This past summer, you're like,
even
you might have been on the other end, like down in the dumps, but you said you came out of it and you said, okay, this is what I have to do. To build community, I have to show up and also let people show up for me.
And so you can't have a village without being a villager.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just really showing up to be a villager. And I'm glad my village showed up because all of y'all were there for me. I loved every one of the signs.
So fun.
Jenny.
Got to get into my creative bag.
My cousins. My niece was there. My mama was there. My son was there.
You had a crowd, okay?
Precious angels. Yes, honestly, truly. And I love you guys for it. Thank you. I totally forgot that happened over the
It
time.
Literally has happened recently.
With that being said, yeah. Thanks.
All right, so this week's books, we decided to get a little more themed.
Yes.
More like sexy, spooky books.
So they are sexy spooky books. I think that's what they're called, right? Isn't it called the sexy spooky collection?
Everybody, pull out your books and Kindles.
Pull out your Kindles. Yeah, well, my Kindle was active. She was a little tired. She's been a little tired.
Slow.
Yeah, she's been a little slow. Look what I made.
How you do that?
It's on Canva. Look what I made.
How did you add that to your?
Yeah, and then so like it's you might not be able to see it. We'll try to insert a clip somewhere.
Or we'll take a photo.
We'll take a photo. We'll insert a post.
Okay, so is yours loaded?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What book did you have? Oh yeah, so this is from the Scared Sexy collection.
Scared Sexy collection.
Yeah, so
Amazon original.
How many books were in this? Probably like
6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We decided there was 2 authors we both have read.
Mm-hmm.
And I read an author I was familiar with. That's Ali Hazelwood.
You read that book?
Mm-hmm. And that is Hot for Slayer.
So let me tell you how that's not what you said last week. You said we're going to read opposite books.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were supposed to read the person if you've never read, and I was supposed to read Ali.
So you
that's what you said.
So you read?
Yes.
You want to know something so funny? I started reading. I started reading. So let me tell you, I'm reading. I have a book already downloaded, right? I'm reading, and I'm like, oh, okay, Ali, Black girl. I said, this is the wrong book. Mila's reading
we talked about it last week. I was supposed to, because we both have read them before, and you were like, I'll read the book I've never read, an author I never read, and you read the author you never read. So I read Ali because I've never read her.
That's why the other book was downloaded on my
Yes. So I guess
I was about slumber, just confused as hell. I said, no, she'll read the book that, and I said, okay. And then the main character was a Black girl. Said, this ain't Ali. Oops, almost messed that up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious. Whatever.
We'll just talk about the same book.
So I was gonna tell you, like, I read 20% of your book.
And I read the entire book. And you know what's so funny is I was like, I could read both of them, but I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And I was like,
fell asleep too.
and then I was like, but no. It's gonna read it, and she's gonna tell me all about it, and then I'll read it afterwards, maybe, because I love Kimberly Ann, so I'm gonna read her books anyways.
Yes.
But I was like, they're so quick reads, so we'll just read them. That's funny. Okay, well, let's talk about this book that we both read.
Okay. So Ali Hazelwood. So you've never read a book of hers?
Never.
She's, I believe, known for being like the scientific romance.
Like what else?
So like it's like there's the women in like science jobs. She makes STEM romance.
The reigning queen of STEM romance. Yeah. So I've never read her, but I've always heard good things about her.
Yeah. So they're really like, your typical cheesy
all right.
She ends up on for this anyway.
It looks like she's trying to branch out, because I've seen like she has branched out to different things, because she has that book and it's like a vampire bride. So she has like Bride, she has Maid, and then
I thought she does make already these like little like fantasy books.
Yeah, because those two have already come out, and I've heard about those before. And
well, will you be after reading this one? Will you be reading?
I think I liked her. I like her writing.
Her writing was good. She gives me words I have to click and
look up. I was like, what is this girl? Like, she's so good.
So this book that we both read. Hot for Slayer
by Ali Hazelwood. That's part of
the Scared Sexy collection. Okay, yeah. What'd you
think?
Quick read.
Quick. Quick. You can read it in like an hour.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah. I fell asleep because I got too cozy with some chamomile tea.
Too cozy.
Chamomile tea.
I drank some decaffeinated Lady Grey and was knocked out. Too much lavender. I think I put too much lavender in there. I had some fresh lavender petals. I wooed myself.
What are you doing with fresh lavender petals?
Girl, I'll be able to earth. I put a little fresh lavender in there. I want my London fog to be authentic.
Did it taste like cereal?
Yes, a little bit.
Huh.
It's the London fog. I think it's that lemony bergamot from the Earl Grey and then the lavender. But lavender always tastes like tastes like cereal milk to me.
It tastes really floral usually in coffee to me. Like I can taste the floral notes. I guess in tea it comes out more sweet.
Yeah, maybe. But yes, I would definitely read her books again. I liked the writing.
Yeah.
I loved how she set up the whole thing. I loved that in this one little hour you get a little plot twist.
Okay.
I was so surprised. I was like, out my sleep. I got a slight resurgence. I was like, oh, a plot twist.
Wait, what was the plot twist? Okay. Should we read is the bio quick for this?
I don't know. I never read it.
Me neither. I was like, I don't even want to read it. It's a quick read.
I never read any bios.
No, I do.
I've been playing Russian roulette with all of my books. Because this had an audiobook pairing.
Yeah, I saw that.
So sadly, I will say for my Kindle, and I don't know if Kindles do this eventually, like newer Kindles do it, but I wanted to do tandem reading. I wanted it to be able to listen and read the book at the same time.
Can you do that?
You cannot do that.
No, I mean, on this thing. Literally, can you do that?
Oh, yeah,
I could. Able to?
Yeah. I've only ever done it like one time.
Huh.
But I've never been able to have the audio in the book at the same time.
Yeah.
But I've done it once, like halfway through, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice."
Okay.
I think it was one of the author that shall not be named books. I think I did a little bit of tandem reading with one of her books. I think it was, but wouldn't do that. But I tried to do it with this one. My Kindle doesn't do that. It was like you either listen or you read it.
You want to read the description?
Oh yeah, sure.
Talk about this. It has 4.2 stars out of 16,427 ratings. Wow.
So this book says, the description is, when a vampire slayer loses all his memories, the only person who can help him is the vampire he tried to kill for centuries in this unforgettable short story by #1 New York best-selling author, Ali Hazelwood. And then it goes on to describe even more of the thing, which I think we can keep. But yes, that's probably why I thought it was a plot twist. Because that was in the description, and that was plot twist to me. I was like,
okay, all right. So now we're going to get into it. Our spoilers. Spoiler alert. Okay, what do you get it off the rip?
Of what?
What do you get it off the rip out of 5 stars?
Oh, out of 5 stars, I think I would give it like a 4.
Okay.
I think a 4.5.
I'll say like a 3.5.
I think like a 4.
I guess. I gotta get used to short. I hate short stories.
It's a novella. It was a novella.
It was a novella. I hate short stories. But this one, the only reason I deducted only reason I'm not at a 4, I felt like the ending was a little rushed.
Okay.
Girl, I said, now how am I 98% through with this book?
Yeah, because when I texted
They just live a happy life.
Which I appreciate. I see maybe why she wanted to end it like that, because if she didn't end it like that, it would have been more of a what are they about to do? It would have to be a full book.
It was very interesting because it almost felt like a full book.
It did.
How much detail she was able to fit.
She writes really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like when I was like, as it being a novella, like, I think that's why I turned off my time, because I was like, I don't want to keep looking at it because I'm already sleepy. So I need to be paying full attention. And if I feel like if I'm looking at the time, I'm gonna be like, oh girl, it's almost done. It's almost done, you know?
I really enjoyed
So why
it.
a 3? You said 3.5?
3.5 because the ending felt a little rushed to me.
Okay.
And I think that's just me not loving short stories because I want more. But it was a really well developed story. Yeah. And the spice level, we got one little scene, a lot of tension. Yes. I would almost give it a 0, a 0.5 on spice. I give it half a chili.
Only reason
one scene, I give it a chili. I give it a chili.
I think it was a full chili. And the only reason I was like, because it was penetration.
No. And there was talking about it got nasty. Yeah. The way they talked about her sucking his blood.
Yeah, that's where it was like getting really intimate.
So this is more intimate than sex, the way they described it.
So honestly, I think it's 2 chilies.
No.
Because one chili, I think, is like kissing, making out. Yeah. 2 chilies, I think she did a good build up with that. Like it was a lot of sexual tension.
There was. So I enjoyed their story. They gave a lot of back. At first, I got so used to these books not giving me good detail, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm reading. I'm saying, well, when did she get turned? Why did she get turned? And what else did I say? Something else. And she answered all my questions.
All the questions. And that's how you know.
Seamlessly. Like she let me wanted to know, and then she answered it.
And that's why I think that I will appreciate her writing in a fuller book, a longer book, because she answered, like literally, like you said, you were like, okay, this is happening. Because some people really be cutting corners. We've read 300-page plus books where you're like, whose mama is this? Who does this character belong to? Why is this her background? Why is she living like this? And there's no answer. It doesn't really make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. But it literally, like you said, it was like, oh, when did she turn? Oh, this is how she turned. Yes. Oh, when was she in the why was she in the nurse home? Why was she in the nunnery? The nunnery. Monastery? Yeah, the abyss. Why was she there? Yeah. You got that. Yeah. Why? How he turned.
Yep, we got that.
Because at first you thought she even had the wrong information because she thought that they chose to do this. Yes. And then we find out that he's like, no, I got pushed into it.
Now I remember why I deducted also a star. Oh. It was that vampire. So she built up their world really well. Mm-hmm. And then how she lived in New York and there was a vampire there. Yes. My only thing was, dang girl, you getting beat up left and right. How you this old, really well-trained vampire? You let this, what's she call him?
Called him a teenage vampire.
Teenage dirtbag.
Yeah,
vampire. She kept saying that. Yes. And I was like, dang, why should I let him get to him? Then we found out he's really old. Yeah. So then I was just like, dang. Yeah. I just was like,
well, we found out why she thinks that she got him the first time.
Because he was injured?
Because he was maybe injured or he was hungry or something like that.
Why would he try to get her when he was injured?
Because it was by any means necessary. Because she said they're very territorial. And he was like, you're in my territory. I don't care how I can get it. And he probably thought she was some young hot thing. Maybe he thought she was a teenage dirtbag. And he was like, oh, I got her even if I'm weak because of how strong he is. Because she said he's centuries older than her.
Then his boy came back and sliced his ass real quick. And I said, now, I guess because he was off guard. What's his name? Lazarus? Laszlo. That's also a deduction.
You didn't like his name?
I don't like Laszlo. This is really niche, and I don't know if you're going to know it. If you aged out of it, probably. But on Cartoon Network, there was this show called Camp Laszlo, and I just kept seeing this animated. I think he's like it's animals. Camp Laszlo was a camp for animals, and there was like one white little boy, and his parents sent him to this camp, thinking it was a regular summer camp, but it's really a camp for animals.
If I saw it, maybe I might know what you're talking about, but none of that it's jogging my memory.
I don't think so, but that's what I kept thinking about.
Okay, well then maybe that puts you in a different
place.
Yeah, Laszlo Allende.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they had a lot of tension.
I really liked their
Um,
story. If we're starting from the very beginning,
Yes, okay, at the beginning, it sets them up, her explaining
like how, the
she's been
last time she
hunted.
saw him, she's been
Yes.
hunted. She saw him at the Berlin Wall, so she should see him sometime
Yes.
soon because that was
Yes.
1989.
Yeah.
And even that was like, you could tell that there was some tension, sexual tension a little bit
Yeah.
there because he
By the
stabbed her,
smoldering.
smoldering, and then she got away from him.
Yeah.
And, she's like, I'm living my little life in New York in my little cramped apartment.
Mhm.
I do appreciate, because ain't nothing worse than reading or watching some vampire tales and they broke. Oh, I hate a broke vampire.
Oh.
I hate a broke vampire. How you been here for centuries and ain't got no money?
Who is a broke vampire?
I've seen a few things where the vampires just ain't got enough money. Why you broke? Why you ain't got no money?
Edward wasn't broke.
No, he wasn't. Because you shouldn't be. You should never be a broke
Also,
vampire.
he wasn't broke and they were age appropriate. I think she did that on purpose. Like they were both turned around the same time.
Okay.
So I thought that was nice because
she could have turned at 12 and then now look weird. I do appreciate that she was like, you know what, I'm conscientious with my money even though I'm a vampire with coin.
Yeah, she's like, I've done it all.
I don't need to. I can live in this little cramped apartment like a real human, like a real regular human.
She
I like that.
Deprived of
you
sexual life and companionship.
She said it had been 300 years,
girl,
since somebody was right.
And I guess that's why she could just be like, okay, so they set it up. She's living in New York, her life in New York. The vampire, how did he get her? She was just walking in like the city, in the park in the city, and just got her.
Yeah.
And then
she said she saw him and was like, I'm gonna ignore him and pretend he doesn't exist, and hopefully he pretends I don't exist, like, and we could just live in harmony separately but the same in Manhattan. Where she live in Manhattan?
Yeah.
And then he jumped her one day.
Yeah.
Where she was turning the corner or something like that. And she was like, okay, bet.
Also a nightmare.
Great.
Could you imagine? Park at dark. You can't even be
somebody jumping you?
You can't even
as a vampire. You can't be a vampire girl.
That is crazy.
They're gonna get you regardless. And then that's when she says that she fights him off, but then goes back to her apartment to collect her things.
Like,
she was like, I guess I'll move out.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
go. And he said, move out.
I'm going to murder you instead.
Yeah. And he got her ass, took her to an
abandoned
building, mm-hmm. And then dropped her right in front of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And right as the sun's about to come up, in this window, here comes Laszlo.
Coming to save her little life.
Yeah. And then he bumps his head and forgets everything.
That was the plot twist for me. Because I guess
I didn't know that was going to happen either. But I was like, okay, like I guess they needed. I was waiting for something.
Yes, and I do think that's a good something for it to be like, oh, I don't know who you are, what's going on.
Yeah, and they can reestablish like
a relationship of some sort.
And he's kind of like rolling his eyes.
Yeah,
and he kind of had an instinct of who he was, and he still was like, well, why am I so good with all these things?
Yeah,
and knives
and I think she grew that storyline so quickly for something so short.
She grew it very quickly with so much information.
It was so much information. Yeah. I even like that because you remember, I don't know which part of the book it was. I think it was like in the beginning, and she says, yes, it's in the beginning. She says she lived this long life or whatever the case may be, and she said with only one human who knew who exactly she was. And so I was like, oh, I wonder who that human was.
That was like a plot twist for me.
Oh, no, that was also a plot twist for me.
I was a little confused.
Yeah, who the human was.
And then, yeah. And then she's telling the story. I'm like,
oh, yes. The part also.
When he asked,
how do you know?
What are you living for? Like, what's the point of living or something like that?
And that's when she was like, and that's when I had to wake up, or I had to remember. That's what she says. Yeah. And she's like, and at that point is when I had to remember. I thought that was a double plot twist. And I was like, that seems like a lot of plot twists. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't. It was just one plot twist because she already told y'all that man was going to lose his memory. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really, I liked that part of her story because it gave her like a lot of
They humanness
to her.
Yeah.
And she's still a human, but like from the beginning, but like her, like knowing this 7-year-old boy and saving his life and then coming back to his life at 15 and then just really getting to know him and him teaching her stuff and she's teaching him stuff and he didn't come to try to murder her and kill her.
Yeah, and that was the moment that he decided like.
Yeah, that's the moment that Laszlo decided at his death party, right? Or his it was like the guy's celebration of him dying. And then that's when Laszlo was like, oh.
But I also was curious as to how the vampire hunters just become immortal. Like they just become, from all their training, they just become immortal. They're taking elixir. Like, That I don't know if that was answered.
Yeah, where is that part? I remember. I feel like he says it.
How he becomes. I know how he became, but like how they become immortal. I know he became a vampire slayer, but like the whole part of him becoming immortal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
I missed
missed it.
But I remember being like, okay, they just become immortal. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember them talking about it, but maybe I thought they were talking about just the part that you were saying about how he got sold to take care of his family members. Is how he got into the place of immortality, and their eyes turn yellow because of the immortality. But what is creating the immortality, I'm uncertain. Maybe it's just whatever's going on up in there.
Yeah.
In this
I
dungeon.
guess just like once your eyes turn yellow, like you transform.
That's when you already there.
Yeah. Well,
but it's a guild though, so maybe it's all whimsy. At the end of the day, we got
yeah. And in a guild, they be drinking potions, and it just is. But I enjoyed it for a quick buck.
I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy it also for a quick buck.
Okay.
I thought it was written really well. I thought that she, like you said, did all the things she did.
Now, the big mystery. Before you say, how did you pronounce her name?
I said,
how did you pronounce Ethel? I'm real good with that.
Okay, when I first saw it, I'm trying to find it again. I said, okay, it's Annie. I thought it was like Annie Thal or something like that, and I was trying to like pronounce the letters, and I was like, because here it goes, A-F-3-L, because it's like the rith at the end.
Yes.
And so I was Ethel. Like, yes, and it's like Ethel right here. So I was like, okay, this must be how it's said. Yeah, no, that's not how it's said at all.
No. Okay, so I said.
What did you say?
Eltharith.
Eltharith? Okay, I can see that. Honestly, I can see that. Her name is spelled AETHELTHRYTH. It's a mouthful of a name. And then when you listen to, so it's 2 point of views, as we know. The book is 2 point of views. They have 2 different voice actors reading the book. So I thought that was cool. Girl, this book is about some girl, and she starts dating some dude, and her old fling come about, and next you know they might be in a polycule.
Send it to
me. We might read that one. I was like, hello, let me download this real quick.
Well, that's how I found myself close enough to Enyedi that I could feel his heart beating against
that's
my
his
chest.
last name.
Of Laszlo Enyedi to speak over him as he said,
Ethelfrith. At last we meet again.
Ethelfrith. Hoping that it would irritate him. And little Ethelfrith was too much of an absent-minded.
So you don't pronounce the A.
For that.
Ethelfrith.
Of course, that was an issue.
But he's like, Ethelfrith.
Yeah.
And there was one point in the book where he says her name, because I was like listening on and off, because like I was in the car and I had to do that. And then one time he was like, blah, blah, blah. That's hello. What did he just say? That's not how you pronounce that lady's name. Ethelfrith.
Yeah.
He's Hungarian.
Yeah,
allegedly.
he's Hungarian. Was speaking a little Hungarian during a little
He was
good. He was like, oh, speaking in tongues for him. So yeah. And then they just ride off in the sun and live happily ever after.
And I appreciate that. Because she's like, we're not coming back from this.
I did want to know, like, does the guild go after them? But again,
no.
It's a short story.
Because he said he doesn't.
I know, but like now they have to go after him.
Oh yeah, because you can't be fraternizing with a vampire.
You are best.
No. Yeah, that's true.
You are best.
But in the epilogue, did you read the epilogue? Yeah. Because in the epilogue, they talk about like how they travel. You know, they're always hiding out. Basically, they try to avoid all the immortals. Yeah. So they just hang out and stuff like that. I thought it was a really cute book.
It was cute.
I think I give it a 4 just because I thought it was cute. I also give it a 4 just because I was like, oh, this is such a clever plot twist.
This girl swore it was a plot twist.
No plot twist. You should already know this, because you should read the description of the book.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was that one.
Our book rating system rubric, so that we can kind of like really put down to tell people how we're going to
rating these books, give
or take. We definitely want to do 1 through 5 rating. Makes it much easier, but it's going to be 1 through 5, but all the in-betweens of 0.25, 0.5, and 0.75 until we get to 5. 1 star, trash. Hated it. Basura. If it's DNF'd, no ratings for DNFs. It's just we just didn't read it.
You don't get a rating.
You don't get a rating. It should be rated -0, but that's not it. So it's going to be a 1. 2, it missed the mark of being mid. but it's not yet trash.
It
But
just missed
trash. Yeah, just missed trash. 3, mid.
Yeah.
May forget all about it. Didn't hate it. Didn't love it.
But it was like, okay.
It was a book.
Okay, so then, yeah, I definitely would change my reading.
Yeah, right? Okay. 4, really liked it. Would recommend it. Would tell other people to read it. If someone mentioned it, be like, oh, it was a good book, read it.
Yeah.
And 5 is a favorite. We really loved it. Loved.
5 stars.
5 stars.
It's worth all the commotion.
Yeah. Or our commotion. Yeah. Because maybe other people wouldn't rate it 5 stars, but it's definitely 5 stars for me.
And then we rate the book overall 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have a spice meter.
Yes.
Some books we read are going to be
0 spice.
0 spice, which means like nothing.
Nothing.
It's not that kind of book. It's not that kind of party.
Yeah, which I don't know how many of those books we're going to be reading.
Okay, then we have 1 spice, and that's alluding to sexual tension.
Mm-hmm.
Builds up, but there's nothing explicit happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have 2 hot chilies. It's intimacy, but it doesn't have a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe like 1 or 2 scenes that are descriptive, but it's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 hot chili peppers.
Nasty.
Full blown.
Everybody nasty.
Miss Jackson.
Yeah. Everybody. Just
they can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
On the floor, in the kitchen, in
the
as soon as they see her.
Yes.
No, probably no plot.
Because honestly, maybe we'll do 4 chili peppers, but it's like no plot.
No, just porn.
Just porn. No plot, just porn. So yeah, that's our overall. We'll just do those ones. But yeah, that will be. I think that's good. So with that rating, what are you rating Ali Hazelwood?
Ali Hazelwood's book
and Hot for Slayer.
I will give it a 4 star. I'll give it a 4 star or 3 point.
3.75.
Yeah, 3.75.
Okay.
Or 4, because I don't know if I would recommend this. Like, I'd have to know my audience. It's not a guaranteed recommendation, but it is a really well written, quick read. Character development is there. There's a little bit of spice. There's tension, and overall, it's a great writing.
Yeah, she does really good writing. I didn't know anything about her. I didn't know your game, Ali. And I think you did a really good job in such a short book. Yeah. I think I'm between the same thing, like a 4, 3.75, or whatever the case may be. Probably like a 4. I would recommend to people. I do think it could be a good book to recommend to people as a gateway to like spicy, vampire, like
because there was no like, it was just like tension to like
spice. Yeah. But as I'm saying,
take it.
Yeah. I think it could be good for like, I've never read any books with vampires and vampires. Like I've never read that type of genre.
I've never read a book with a vampire.
Yeah, see? So like I think it could be a good like, hey, you've never read a book with vampires, you never read a book in this way. Yeah. Here's an introduction to Ali. Here's an introduction to vampires. Yeah. I think it could be a good here's an introduction to a little bit of spice.
I was trying to think if I was going to recommend this book to my older sister when I explained to her even just about smut books. She was like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing. So it's like, I'm trying to think, would this be?
I don't think this would be because I didn't think it has too many themes. I think you need to introduce her something that's just human beings.
My favorite thing,
regular being
my
themes.
favorite thing with introducing smut is going all in. 5 chilies.
No.
Get into it, and then you can see how
kidnapping, sex on the beach,
penetration, multiple
partners,
brothers, cousins.
Yes, it's like molecules. Like no.
Bodies.
No, honestly, I do think that is the best way because it's like a jumping. It's like go big or go home. Go big or home. But I feel
that might scare some people.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's so funny to me. I have to remember everyone doesn't think these things are like funny.
They're ridiculous.
Hilarious.
I think this scary like this. I think you would have to be trying to get her into this genre, especially.
This I recommend to someone in their like early 20s.
I think also someone who's already read these types of books.
Yes, someone who's already into a little spice.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little spice and a little bit of the vampire business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
so we say 2 chilies. So overall rating between me and her is a 4 because, or did you say 4 point?
No, I think 4.
Okay.
4.
So between me and Jamila, it's a 4. We give Hunt for Slayer a 4. And 2 chili peppers.
Yeah.
2 spice level is 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So are we going to read the rest of the series? Are we going to read the book that we thought?
Let's read Kimberly Lemming's book next.
Yeah.
Let's just get that out the way and support our girl, well, your girl, soon to be my girl, Kimberly Lemming. I didn't know where it was going. I'll say that because I did accidentally read it. 20%, literally.
I think that's like the funnest part about her books.
I didn't know
honestly,
where it was going.
You start and you're like, huh? And as a person who's read, I think I've read all of her books. Every time you start a book, you're like, huh?
Okay.
Like her.
Because I was like, girl, what? And then it was like, where are we going? And then I said, oh, this isn't my book.
There we go. Because she has a series. Her first series, which is the Mead series, is so you kind of after the first book, you kind of know what's going to happen. Like not going to happen, but you can see the theme you're going on. But she just recently had a book come out, and literally it was kind of like, huh, where are we going with this? But then it was like, I mean, I'm on the ride. Because the thing about it is she's going to take you for a ride. It was her new book. Her newest book is I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com. That's the book I was calling you about and telling you. And I want you to read it, even though I told you all the books.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, so I think you should read it. But when you start that book, you're like, huh? Where are we going with this? So I can see that happening.
I'd read that. And then we could talk about that quickly next episode. And then also if we find another short story within that time frame.
Yeah, okay.
We can talk about that.
We'll look for another short story, a spooky short story, and we'll read Kimberly Lemming. Or do we want to do the reading of two different of the series, and then we talk to each other about the series, or just read the same book?
We can do that.
I mean, I think we could just also read 2 books next week. They're short.
That's fine.
I think we should. I
did it in literally like an hour.
Yeah, I think we should just read 2 books.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Let's do Kimberly.
So next week we'll continue this series because
there's
a little hiccup there. So we're gonna read. So I'm gonna read Kimberly Lemming's book.
No, we're both just gonna read Kimberly.
We're both gonna read Kimberly Lemming's book.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna choose another one out of the series. Which is
meaning like what we're supposed to do. So we'll read 3 books in total. 2 books in total, right?
Unless we
in total, we would have talked about 3 books.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay.
So we could do. So there is Kate. I can't read that. There's Ruby Dixon. There's Kate T. It might be KT. KT Robert and His Beautiful Nightmare. From one awkward sleep paralysis demon scaring humans to be simple, except Gemma's first solo haunting goes hilariously wrong in this tantalizing dream of a short story by Katie Robert. So we can do that one if you want. And then the other one, that one's called Beautiful Nightmare. And the other one by Ruby Dixon is called Space Vampire. I'm making shit up. Like literally making things up. Space Vampire. In a universe full of heartless aliens, an abandoned human, and a vampire clone discover an unexpected connection in this delightfully bite-sized short story by Ruby Dixon.
Sounds something you read. You would like.
This is a human pet of an alien scientist and Vlad. So that we could do that one. It's another vampire read. Or we could do Falling by Christina Lauren. One darkly seductive immortal's powers of persuasion have worked flawlessly for 9 centuries until he meets the one woman who can resist him in a wickedly hot short story.
Okay.
So we have that. We have those options.
Okay. We'll choose off camera.
Yeah.
It's a lot of books. But come back next week and we'll have 2 more from this series.
Yeah, that will spoil for you.
Yeah. If you have been reading the series, comment down below. Especially if you read that Ali Hazelwood book, Hot for Slayer.
Yeah.
Comment down below what was your rating, what you thought about it, so we can compare notes.
Yes, let us know if this was your first Ali Hazelwood book.
True.
Or if you're like OG reader, because I know people be down for girl.
Yeah.
Down for her. So
yeah.
I would like to know that too, because that's my first book. Let us know how you like the series so
probably
far.
Also pleasantly surprisingly, because a lot of times these number one bestseller books that
just be lying. I don't understand how everybody for a number one bestseller and these books are so good. 5 stars. I don't understand, and I think that is a crock of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
So
there's some of the clips from these damn books. What's that one lady who got the Blake Lively movie? I don't forgot her name. Colleen Hoover.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not really that important.
We can bleep her name out or whatever, but I've seen excerpts from her book.
They're terrible.
What the hell?
We don't need to blur that out. Sure, her books are awful. I've seen too many excerpts.
That problematic ass
and
thing
she's problematic
with that damn movie coming out and it caused all the commotion.
One thing you won't catch me reading is a Colleen Hoover book.
Yeah.
There are a few authors on my list you won't catch me reading their books now that I know about who they are, and now that I know their writing style is terrible. And I don't care how many people say Verity was good. I know y'all like to say that.
That's the hill they die on?
Not even the hill that they die on, but a lot of people will say, out of all her books, Verity was so good. I don't believe y'all.
I don't believe it because you read all her books.
I don't believe it.
That's the best one out of all those.
They're saying
that means it can't be that great.
Verity is good. Verity is good.
Anyways.
I don't believe y'all.
Yeah. All right, so let's bring in our favorite portion of my favorite portion of the day, and that's word of the day. All right. So today's word of the day is from Merriam-Webster, as per usual, and it is galump. It is a verb, and it means to move with clumsy, heavy tread. I like that.
I galumped right down that mountain.
You sure did.
And that's why I hit the ground like that. That's my sentence.
Wow. There's a whole backstory.
Oh.
Galump first lumbered onto the English scene in 1872 when Lewis Carroll used the word to describe the actions of the vanquisher of the Jabberwock in Through the Looking Glass.
Wow.
Carroll likely constructed the word by splicing galop and triumphant. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, galump. So instead of just being like, I definitely like heavy footed. Yeah. Like I definitely
be galumping.
Yeah, galump
all down the way,
all up in his house. Glomp, glomp, glomp.
That's the word. That's the sound that makes you glomp, glomp.
It's so accurate. Glomp. I glomped through this house. Through the steel.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Yay! So y'all let us know when y'all glumped through. Where y'all be glumping through. I just feel like it's such a noise word.
Glumping through. I like to say.
Wait, side note. That's how you know about some kids this freaking weekend.
Yes.
My nephew, who's turning 10, gonna tell me he did like this to me.
What do kids do?
Auntie, you know, you're so chiseled. And then I was like, okay, thanks. And then he came back and was like, you're so Sigma. You're such a Sigma woman, Auntie. I said, now what the hell does
that mean? What does he be saying? Child, what does he be saying? What does that even mean?
And then I go up to him, I was like, what does it mean? He goes, it means that you're so creative and so smart and such a leader. And I said, no, it don't. No, it don't. I said, look it up. Pull it up on the iPad right now.
Pull it up.
Tell me what Sigma means. And it's like masculine leader. I said,
because I was going to say, I was thinking about the fraternity. There's a Sigma fraternity. I was like, what's he trying to say to you?
These kids,
they're awful.
Swear.
Kids are awful.
I swear.
That same nephew also called me an iPad adult, iPhone adult.
He
so
did. He did. He always got something to say. Wait, I also found out about their older brothers. Their past, their celebrity crush, didn't expect this from both of them. Zendaya.
You didn't expect that?
No, because that's so random to me. I didn't know people like lust after her.
You didn't expect that from them
lust?
Children? Yes.
He
from
said,
them kids, yeah.
And this is how it came up because
not really from I think older people because she looks so much. She doesn't. Zendaya unfortunately doesn't look so like adult. Like she looks like an adult. I'm not gonna say
totally
the girl doesn't look like adult, but she has a very babyish face. And we also grew up with her, so I feel like I know people are like, oh, she's so fine, Zendaya's so pretty. I agree.
I agree.
Zendaya is so pretty. But I can see how the kids, like younger people than her, lust over her. I can see it.
I mean, both of them.
The 10-year-old?
No,
the
16
and 19?
19-year-old.
Yeah.
And this came about because apparently the older one had his homecoming and Young Thug was there. Just showed up.
With that big old belly? Just rolling around up in there? For what?
Had like a game, showed up, and then his girlfriend has a video. He takes his girlfriend's phone and is like, goes like this, and all the girls are back there like screaming. And so his brother makes a joke like, Young Thug's gonna take your girl. So I started doing it too. And he was like, I mean, so then I said, so who's your person? And he goes, nah, Zendaya, she can't get it. She is like the best human being. She has no scandals. She's the best. Then I go, okay. I said, you don't know that girl. It don't matter. She's the best.
Okay.
No. I didn't know the young kids was lusting after her.
They is good.
I didn't know.
They live there. See,
I like her, you know. But I
amazing.
think she's great, especially with how she shows up. But very fashionable woman.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm not. That's why I guess that's why I'm not associating like lusting, because she dresses like fashion.
Yes.
My dog.
She a fashion girl.
Okay.
Fashion girl. She's not playing.
R.I.P.
Pieces. What?
It's a fashion girl.
Fashion girl.
Sound like
a ghoul. Oh, R&P. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly how I was saying it. Oh, rest in peace, Rolling Ray.
So that concludes. So that concludes our review on Ali Hazelwood's book, Slayer. What is it again?
Hot for Slayer.
Hot for Slayer. Mm-hmm. And I hope you enjoyed. So yeah, thanks for joining us on episode 2.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share. Make sure you do all of the things.
Do all the things,
We'll find us on all the social medias. We'll be there.
We'll link it down below.
Do all the things. We want to talk to y'all, please. So
please comment. We will like your comment.
We'll talk to you. I want to talk to people. Like
we gotta create a Discord so we can have like a cute little book Discord. Well, we create our community.
Let's chat about these books. So,
yeah, remember, always leave a recommendation that you want us to read down below as well.
If anyone has a recommendation about depending on when this comes out, but regardless, if you have any recommendations for short, cute, spooky stories, not cute.
A little more spooky.
Spooky stories.
Yeah.
Not short and cute.
Yeah.
I think the description is short, cute because it's short and cute, but not cute story.
Yeah.
Spooky, short story. Leave that below too. Love to read your recommendations and find out more things to read. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's a never-ending world out there. And again, let us know what you thought of today's episode.
Yes, please.
And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.